Hey guys, this is Kananga, and I'm bringing you another deck this time. It's pretty much a Blackwing deck. A few days ago I posted up a Blackwing deck that was pretty much old tier to all the other Blackwing decks that are out there right now. It's a lot of the older cards without any of the new stuff that came out in the new Shining Darkness. And then a viewer posted a comment like, well, why don't you post a deck with the new stuff in it? And I was like, you know what, okay. I thought about it a few days and talked to a few of my friends, and I started trading for some of the things that I needed. And this is pretty much what I came up with. It's a pretty balanced deck. I was playtesting it today while chilling with like a couple of friends of mine, Evan Magician 34, and another friend of mine that usually duels with us. Oh, and a big shout out to TheTeamRisk. They're like a California-based team that holds their own tournaments, and it's pretty sweet. I wish I could make it to one of the tournaments up in California. I will be going to California pretty soon. I think in August is when I'm going. So maybe I can see Team Risk or maybe Pause Joker or any of the other players that are over there. But anyways, big shout out to the Team Risk, and I'll have their channel in the description and probably somewhere around here. So there, I'll have like a little annotation or whatnot. But anyways, this is a small balanced deck that I came up with, and it's pretty fast. It's straight up 40 cards, real straightforward, and I hope you guys like it. And so yeah, here we go. First off, of course, pretty basic. I run 2 Sirico. I run 2 over 3. It feels more balanced. It's a pretty good top deck. I'm not saying that it's not, but for this deck, since it's more balanced, I feel that 2 is just right. Next up is 2 Shura, also pretty good. Works like Flammable Fire Dog, but it was like before Flammable Fire Dog, so yeah, it's pretty kick-ass. Next up, got 3 Bora the Spears, Great Piercer, nice beat stick. Comes out for free. There's another Blackwing monster on the field. Got also Gale, kick-ass, like the best tuner ever. Next up, we got 2 Breeze the Zephyr. Really nice when you search it out, whether it's a spell trap or a monster effect. Anyway, it's added to your hand by one of those effects. You can special summon it. It's a UCAN, so it's optional. And it's really nice. I'd have to say, it's really great with Whirlwind. It's great with Sangan. It's great with like Allure. Not so much with cards for Black Feathers, but it's still a really good card. 1 Vayu, really nice. Run 1 Blizzard. Next up, we got 3 Kalute, pretty mandatory. It's like a mini Honest for Blackwings. Last of the Blackwing lineup, we got 1 Elfin the Raven, really nice. You can just normal summon when you have another Blackwing out on the field, and it can change a monster's position. Never overlook that. It's always really nice to have and be able to do. 1 Dark Armed Dragon. I didn't forget to switch it in from the other deck. Got 1 Gorse. Really nice, just in case you're up against the ropes and you really need that push. 1 Battle Fader. It's really nice because it actually specifies the attack and defense 0/0. Can help you in a tight spot, so it's not always too bad. And with that said, 0/0, you got Sangan. You can get from the Breeze to Battle Fader. Just a lot of targets for this little guy. Next up, we got the spell. Got the spell lineup. We got 2 Black Whirlwinds, mandatory for this deck. What can I say? If you manage to keep this out long enough, they work almost like gadgets, just getting the next Blackwing, which is really good. Next up, we got 1 copy of Cards for Black Feathers. It's really restricting. I used this a couple of times in the duels, and all it did was hold me back from being aggressive, and Blackwings like to be aggressive, so 1 is enough. We got 1 Allure, of course. 1 Mind Control, always great. Your opponent can never answer back to it. Can't even waste a book on it. It's just an awesome card. There's plenty of tuners as well. 1 My Body as a Shield, extra protection. Heavy Storm, and 1 Mystical Space Typhoon. Now for the trap lineups. The traps have gotten it's a bigger lineup, which is okay. We got 2 Icarus attacks, also mandatory. 2 is the right balance for this particular deck. 2 bottomless trap holes, pretty much staples. Here's a little added tech that I like to run. It speeds up the deck and works really great with Breeze. 3 Reckless Greed. Really nice. It helped me out with the Breeze. I pushed for game against Ebony Magician 34 in one of the duels. It was really nice. And really just let me swarm the field. Chaining 2 is always great. 1 Solemn Judgment. 1 God Says No. 1 Trap Does Shoot. Gotta get that hollow in there. 1 Starlight Road. Really nice. You don't want your opponent Icarusing you. 1 Mirror Force. Staple. And last but not least, Torrential Tribute. Staple. That's the 40 card build. And as for the extra deck, things that always matter. There's one of everything in here, but things that really matter besides, like, you know, the Blackwing stuff. 1 Armor Master, got 2 Armed Wings, 1 Silver Wind, 2 Stardust, which is really nice. 1 Goyo, 1 Bryanak, 1 Catastrophe. You'll always go for that with value. And Shura. 1 Black Rose. Mistworm is always a great option. X-Saber or Bell. The more I use him between this deck and my Flamville Synchro Cat deck, I just like him more. 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, 1 Tin Man, Android. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are satisfied. Until next time, rate, comment, subscribe, and peace.